Traders, hope everybody's doing well. So let's have a look at Bitcoin. Um, Look, this, if you watched my last video, I mentioned that we would go up and try to grab this, try to test the highs, and we did actually do that. However, yeah, we did take that high. We didn't actually get to the 1112 area. So there is room for us to have one more attempt. Now we are having a bit of a pullback here, which is pretty normal, guys. It's pretty normal. I did take another short position, which is closed now, because we did see a lot of buyers coming in, or trap traders, and yeah, they got trapped. Simple as that. One thing we must have a look at is that we do have a fair value gap at 106,400. Now currently we are actually bouncing on the, no, we have actually lost the 400, the 50 EMA, but we have our anchored VWAPs underneath us and this fair value gap, which we're quite close to it, so we may actually fill that gap up. So we really want to see buyers step in here. Let's just have a quick look at order flow. So we do have some longs stepping in currently. Sorry. Just get rid of this actually. Sorry about that. Okay, we know what we're doing now. Yeah, so we're approaching the 50 EMA on the 6-hour time frame, which is sitting about 106,700 currently. If we can find support where we are currently, which is also I think we did bounce off the anchored VWAP, we will probably continue back up, because what we do have is we do actually have a lot of liquidity above us, and that liquidity is sitting in these zones here. So you got zone 1, and we have another zone here, which is that zone there. But we also have high leverage liquidations below us as well, which is in this zone here. Which is also your 800 EMA as well. So we want to hold this level. We want to hold this level for a continuation up. I have actually taken a long position currently right now over on PHEMIX, and I will scale into this long. I'm fully aware that we can come down, fully aware, and I'm fully aware if we do lose, I would say, if we are going to be losing the 104 500, then I just have to cut the trade and cut it as a loss. But I'm going to be taking a couple of more positions as well. I am actually short as well. I'm still short from, was it a week ago, last week? Can't remember now. I think I'm short from, yeah, I'm still short from there. I haven't closed that position, and I'm obviously short from here as well. And I also was short from this this level here, which is at 108 300. So I've actually closed that short position now, but still holding the other two shorts. So if we do lose 104 500, let's say that, I will cut the long position that I'm building currently right now, Why? Because then we're gonna come a lot lower, you know. And if we lose 102.235, well, we're coming to fill in these inefficiencies underneath us. We can come a lot lower. So that's why I don't mind opening a long position here where we are currently. And when I say I'm opening a long position, I'm not going in with my full position size. Yeah, I want to see what New York does as well. And one of the reasons I am not going to be doing that is because I noticed something yesterday. Yeah, we had a lot of long positions opening up here, as you can see, but price just could not get past the VWAP, and that's a concern for me. So yeah, so I am fully aware that we have a fair value gap here. I'm also aware that we can actually come down to grab this liquidity that we have resting here, especially the uh, high leverage traders. We also can come down back into this zone here because we have a lot of bids here. Because we have a lot of bids here that where institutional traders want to pick up Bitcoin on the cheap. That's another reason we can come back in here. And so I'm sort of scaling. I'm using the trade that I'm in currently right now. I'm taking a different approach where I'm scaling into a 20%, 20%, 20%, 20% for a continuation up. And if, like I said, if we do lose 104, 500, I might decide to cut that trade off because I still have the other two short positions in play. Now we could bounce here and come back to 108, 300 and get rejected. And I'm happy with that because if we do get rejected there again, I'll just look for another short position and cut the long position. But what concerns me is why we have not really come up to test these highs. So this is the only reason I'm opening a long position or building a long position in BTC. And obviously there's always going to be scalping opportunities during the day. Many positions you can get into using order flow. I am having a free webinar, order flow webinar. The link will be in the description below to join that webinar. If you want to learn how to trade and have an edge, you need to understand order flow. Understanding order flow, you can actually take very fast scalps, even for $500 moves. When you actually add them up in like a week, you realize how much money you've made. I'll show you I'll show you yesterday's trades right now, results from them. And I can't remember what trades I've taken because I just take them very, very fast, to be honest. But I still hold on to my swing positions while taking scalps. Because this market is Tetris, and you gotta take the money fast out of the markets. Here is a 10% gain trade I've taken. What price was that? 109.578, closed at 109.958. 10% gain on my portfolio, or on the trade itself. Sorry, not portfolio. Easy trade. Here's another trade that I had taken, which was 109.553 and close that trade at 110.090, and I'm currently now in a short still. So yeah, I'm trading over PHEMIX. Very, very good exchange. Very good. The app, the mobile app, amazing. It doesn't crash like the other exchanges. I won't mention it. And I took another trade on my secondary account. So that was 109.553. Closed that one at 110.220. So why order flow? Why order flow? Why not just candles? There's nothing wrong with candles. There's nothing wrong with EMAs and VWAPs, etc. I just use order flow because I'm a scalper. So I want to go into the trade very aggressively and come out very aggressively, fast as I can. And if you make 10% here, 20% here, 30% here, 50% here, 40% here, by the time your week's over, you're like, wow, is that how much I really made? Because you're in and out the trades very fast. So if you want to learn this, I've got a webinar coming. Let me know in the description below. Let's have a look at the lower time frames. Go to the 15, which isn't looking really great. But we do have some inefficiencies above us. Also, that high is nasty. That's nasty. That's at 110, 400. We will definitely come and visit that. So yeah, I'm building it. Like I said, I am building a long position right now, scaling into it, and you can do the same if you want to. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. You need to do your own research, and I'll be targeting 108 first, 108 300 first, and see what happens from there. Another trade that I will be looking for is, should we come there, is the 105 trade with a tight stop loss. Actually, this one I'm not using a stop loss because I'm scaling into it, but you shouldn't do what I should do. I am an experienced trader, so you should do what you feel is comfortable and follow your own risk management. And if you don't know what risk management is, study it. So I am trading over on PHEMIX, fantastic exchange. So links in the description if you want help onboarding. I can assist. They are a sponsor of the channel. Like I said, very good exchange, low fees. I will be doing a full review on this exchange over the weekend, where I'm covering trading bots, scalping and scalping strategies. And obviously follow me on X. Yeah, lower time frame. So looking for a pushback up, to be honest. We really want to hold this area as support. I will start to get concerned if we push back down. So we want to hold this as support. We want the price to develop in this range. We want to see consolidation, buyer step in. How do you see buyer step in? You see this on order flow. I teach this. This is why it's important to understand order flow. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there, not bore you because to death. So yeah, I will update everybody on X on my trade and development in this range, but I do think we can get a pushback up. Happy trading, guys. Take care.